So the penultimate episode of The Flash Season 3 ended with a huge event. But was it a very, very telegraphed huge event? Too telegraphed? Let's talk spoilers. So if you haven't seen the Flash episode Invincible, I'm about to spoil it for you. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So Henry Allen has been killed. And look, it is very sad. And I will say this, before I complain about how it was very obvious it was going to happen, the actual moment was still emotional, you know? And I think that has to do with how much we love Barry and how much John Wesley Shipp has been great in this role. And it's been so wonderful to sort of see him because he played the Flash in the 1990s show on this series. They had really nice moments together. So even though I thought, oh man, he's going to totally die, isn't he? When it actually happened, I still did feel bad. That being said, I wish it wasn't so obvious, and I kind of feel like maybe there was something else they could have done. I mean, for a few episodes now, they've really been telegraphing Henry's death. Him coming back at all, sticking around for a while, and then saying in the last episode, oh, I'm here for good, I'm not leaving, I'm never leaving again. You just felt, oh, he's going to die, isn't he? And then this episode, Invincible, it really seemed to hammer it home. All of the interactions between Henry and Barry seemed to be aiming towards Henry's death, to the point that I thought, this is too obvious. There's going to be a swerve. Even when Zoom took him at the end, I thought, oh, there's going to be something else, because it seemed like, why would they be so obvious about it? So when he did get killed, it just felt like, as much as it, still was sad to see, I just wished it had not been that obvious it was going to happen. I just felt like there was something else they could have done. Plus, I am a little hesitant because we just had Barry deal with the death of his mother. Finally, it was, it was an important idea that he'd never really processed his mother's death. So to have his father taken right after, and now we're going to have to see him go through processing that death, which obviously he should. It's really important to him, to the show. But it does seem like, do they want to repeat themselves like that? I get they're about to go on a break after next week, and they can maybe do the idea that he dealt with the death off screen to some extent when they come back in season 3, but that seems a little weird too. So yeah, it just felt like I wish there was so much aiming towards his death that it just felt like there should have been something else, some other curveball thrown instead of having it pretty much be where I think a lot of people were guessing it was going to go. But those are my thoughts on the death of Henry Allen, who, rest in peace, great character. But what did you think? Did you think the death was really telegraphed? Did you think it was telegraphed but it still worked for you? Or do you think they should do something else altogether? Just, to some extent what I'm thinking. Let us know in the comments. You can read Jesse Shadeen's full review of this episode on IGN. And for plenty more on The Flash, keep it at IGN.com.